Dead Eye 5.
Hello.
Yeah, because the joystick feels wonky. Like my right joystick. Yeah.
Speaking of, guess what Randall got?
What? Xbox One?
He's got Mario. He's got new Mario.
Did you ever see him put on 3DS?
This is Mario Maker.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah. Like, even
That's
though
cool.
I'm not planning on buying it, I'm probably gonna ask for it for Christmas or something like that.
Right, I feel you. My Christmas just PS4 games because I got a lot of games I gotta get just so I can play. Because like Mason wants to play a lot of stuff with me. So it's like fucking Division, 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die I will record probably if I get, but not the Division. I don't see much reason to. I might change that
Yeah, I mean,
later on.
everything
but
for the
now
Division's
I don't.
already been done, so it's not like
Yeah,
you have
but
much to
everything
do.
for like this has been recorded and everything. I'm still recording it just to record it. Now for the Division, I don't know if I want to though because like it's an MMORPG first off, and like even then it's just not one of those games like people want to watch every single part of. Which reminds me, I have to finish recording Destiny, like the campaign. I never beat that on my YouTube channel, which I was just recording that to record it. Now, expansions and stuff, that's a lot different because people actually want to see that, you know. The main game, you know, most likely everyone's played it because you could probably beat the main campaign in the demo of Destiny unless they limit to you to how far you can get.
You can only play up to the Earth.
You mean, man?
No, I mean, like, you can only beat the Earth, and
Yeah, that's what I was
it.
saying. Like, you get to the moon, yeah. I remember, I originally got this system. Like the 360 version.
Yeah.
Didn't regret it at all. Like, by the time I got my own Xbox, you know, people wanted to borrow my games and play my stuff, and I'm just like, remember all those times I wanted to play your systems and you wouldn't let me? Yeah, go fuck yourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do side quest off recording because I don't want to bore everyone with my side quests because I'm trying to 100% this on my first playthrough, like all the side quests.
That's probably what I'm gonna do whenever I play Skyrim.
Same with Borderlands 2, but no, I'm not doing multiple characters on Skyrim. It's just like 360, dude. I only have one character. Fallout, it's a game I played through multiple times. Skyrim, nope, couldn't do it. Same with Fallout 4. I want to, but I'm probably not going to. Holy shit.
I can do Fallout.
Everyone's
Here's the
fucking
thing.
dead. Oh my
Like
god.
how you play Fallout, I could do with Skyrim.
No, see, Skyrim's just one of those games I don't want to have to keep restarting just because of like the dungeons.
But I can play the Elder Scrolls like any Elder Scrolls game like over and over just because of how much I like the lore and just I'm a bigger fan of medieval time things more than I am of like post-apocalyptic.
I love medieval, but post-apocalyptic just always caught my attention. Like Fallout New Vegas, so but I want to point out, Jamie, I said I wasn't gonna make other characters. That's what I'm doing, making another character. It's called fucking Remastered Edition of Fallout, which I also want to point out. I'm gonna have a regular character without mods and a mod character. So I'm gonna have two characters now. What's gonna be really fun is playing the DLC again.
I've never played DLC, so it's gonna be a treat for me.
Dragonborn, you're gonna love Dragonborn. I'm telling you now. But make sure you do all the main campaigns before you do Dragonborn. That's the legit way to do it. So do the Civil War, the Dragonborn DLC, and then like not DLC, but campaign with the Greybeards. And there's like do the Dark Brotherhood and some of that.
There's Dark Brotherhood. There's the Companions.
I couldn't fucking move. I got stuck.
There's the Thieves Guild.
Yes, that's what's up.
Which I beat all of them. Dude, the Thieves Guild's outfit looks sweet as fuck.
Oh, okay, the one you get from
like once you become
like
once you become a leader and everything, it looks super sweet.
I like the Dragonborn, the Dragonborn expansion version because it's like a sleeveless fucking Thieves Guild, so it looks sexy. Which I want to point out, it's actually from a former leader. This set. This army knife. That's what I was doing. Alright, cover me. Close that door behind us, by the way.
Are you using the mini?
Yep.
I
just
do
to
it.
kill them straight over. This is what I did the first time I played this game. I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I just also want to point out this was better in Riptide.
I do agree with that. After
Like,
playing
Riptide was
this,
good and all, it just got boring so much more quicker. Because, like, it's, like, much more repetitive. Like, the areas copy and pasted the entire time. While this...
literally,
Huh?
the way I felt about Riptide is I felt like it was a standalone. I didn't think it was worth the $60
Yeah, to be honest, it
price
wasn't as
tag.
long as I thought. Although, no,
Yeah.
it's more of like a $40 game.
If anything, it's like a 30.
To be honest though, I prefer Dead Island over Mass Effect. Or not Mass Effect. Ooh, no. Bioshock. Like, I'm gonna compare
no.
like, I'm talking about like the series for like last game. Dead Space was good, but I would probably no. See, Dead Space and Bioshock are about the same to me, but they're both better than Dead Rising just because Dead Rising was timed. But then Dead Island was better than all of those, and then what's better than all of those were Mass Effect. And Mass Effect was my favorite series, and I'm not counting Borderlands in this because like all these are AAA games, but like I consider them like less recognized, you know, because how often you see people talk about Bioshock compared to like Borderlands, you know? Like YouTube, you just see more Borderlands than you would see Bioshock and all of them other games, and that's what I'm trying to point out. Like, you have like Call of Duty, Borderlands, Halo, you know, those are like the mainstream series, and you have like Bioshock and Mass Effect and stuff that's less talked about, but was still AAA and amazing games. Which I feel, you know, Bioshock is amazing, don't get me wrong, just my preference points me otherwise. Other ways. What you were saying?
Personally, I think it's funny because, like, you mentioning that, I think some indie games also get like more recognition than games like Bioshock and things like that.
Yeah, but
Which no hate
nonetheless, they
towards
were all
indie
good
games, because some indie games actually deserve the recognition they get, but
no, Jamie, there's two
at the same
different types of
time,
indie games. There's like cheap indie games, and then there's actually like higher budget indie games. So like cheap indie games, Castle Miners, Z, Minecraft. I consider Minecraft a cheap indie, although it's amazing. Love it, absolutely love it. But Castle Miners is my shit. Which, you know, if you picked it up on Steam, I would definitely play it with you. Just saying, future reference. Did you die? Oh no.
no, the punk pitch slapped me.
Yeah, it's actually the mayor. But yeah, I was
Big Daddy, where are you? Oh my god, that's a Bioshock reference.
Yeah, you know what? I never looked behind this thing. By the way, did you pick up those diamonds, or did only I get them?
I picked up the diamond.
Alright, sweet. So we both got diamonds. But yeah, nonetheless, you know, all these series are great though. Like me, I was one of those people, I was like more of an all-around guy, you know, I love Skyrim, Fallout, Halo, Call of Duty, all that shit. You got other people that stick to specific series, you know, no beef with you, but I'm not like that.
Wait, what?
I'm not a one series guy, I have multiple series that I play, you know.
I like to play a lot of series, but like, I don't know. I like to make sure I'm focused so that way I'm not. If I do series, it's gonna be like 2 at the most.
No, because you know me, but for me it's a lot different.
At the same time.
No, at the same time, yeah, I jump from series, but it depends on like if I'm playing PS4, I'm jumping series. But if I'm on my 360, if I'm going back now and doing a series, you know, I'm just playing that series because I don't have Xbox Live, and even then I'm not there to play multiplayer, which is my problem. Like back in the day, I was like a one series guy. You know, I was just straight Call of Duty or something, or Halo, because that's what everyone wanted to play. Because I was a multiplayer guy back there, which is what's really bad about online gaming. Is like once you get it, you know, you're not really playing story mode as much. You're not doing single player games. You're only playing online, which fucks people.
I always try to do a bunch of single player because I enjoy story based games as much as I do online multiplayer.
That's the only thing I was actually about my connection being bad though, is like I'm actually able to play single player now. I just didn't know where my games were. Like I'm putting hella time in Borderlands this week. But that's not my main character. My YouTube character would eventually. Which reminds me, I kinda wanna bring my I'm not doing it. I'm gonna bring my 360 over sometime soon. But not recently. I got a lot of videos I gotta put up. Which I'll probably do a lot of uploads like tomorrow. I'll just chill. because I want to get like these Destiny videos out. I want to put these Destiny videos up, and then I gotta finish Battlefield 1 beta. I'm gonna do Battlefield 1 beta and then Destiny stuff.
Yeah.
With Battlefield 1 beta, I want to get up as quick as possible. Like, I'm just gonna grind upload, which I know people hate when I do that.
I think it depends.
The one thing I'm most disappointed about with Xbox One is no indie games. Like, the Xbox Live indie games, the cool ones. Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently you can't go out in front of the town hall. That's stupid. But yeah, that really upsets me because like Castle Miners Z, Apex Z, all great games. Definitely deserve to be on next gen because imagine this, you know, putting those limited games, you know, only 500 megabytes of space on next gen. Automatically, it's gonna be like how PC was, you know, you have more options, more space to do more stuff. And even then, you can raise the graphics, make the game look cleaner, smoother, and all that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, but instead, nope, they just completely cut off indie games and gave us Roblox.
Which Roblox in itself is just making multiple indie games.
All fairness though, I'd rather be playing Minecraft, like how the multiplayer servers are and everything. I'd rather be doing that than fucking Roblox.
But hey, we gotta give Roblox some credit. They introduced us to raining tacos.
Yeah, but even then, it's just like, like, I'd rather be playing Minecraft, Hunger Games, Minecraft, Adventure Mode, and all that. Now, back with indie games, like the old indie games, that was completely different because, you know, it's like, Castle Miners, me and David put like 300 hours into it, had to have. Maybe 200. We put a shit ton of hours into it.
You know, it's, crazy.
That's more hours than I put into Skyrim.
There's... Honestly, I thought No Man's Sky was going to be interesting, but then all the backlash came with it.
No, it's a great game.
But...
I just gotta find time to play. Cause I usually play in short periods now because like the area I'm in, I just don't care for it. Which next time I play, I'm jumping galaxies. Cause I'm just jumping galaxies at this point. Like it's a good game and everything, but until it adds base building and earning creatorships and stuff, it's really limited, which is fucking killing it. But once they add base building, they're gonna bring a lot of the community back to the community.
I'm sure.
It's like one of those games where you're like, what else to play? You know what, I'm gonna play No Man's Sky for a bit. It's one of those for me.
There's some games I like. There are some games I like to play for just chilling out, honestly.
Minecraft.
Like Entwined and Journey are just chill out kind of games.
You played Entwined?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
When the fuck did you play that? I never knew you played that.
When it was free for PlayStation Plus.
It was free?
Yeah.
Dude, see, that's what pissed me off is I missed out on several good games. Rogue Legacy, Rocket League. Now that I'm doing year-long memberships, I'm hoping that they make Last of Us one of the frickin' AAA games that we get. If they give us Last of Us, first off, I want to point out, people are going to be tripping shit. Even you're going to trip shit because you get to put it in your library. Unless you already have it digital. Do you have it digital?
The Last of Us?
Yeah, I don't remember. That's why I have to ask. Yeah, you had it digital. You get the PlayStation bundle. Alright, never mind. I forgot about that bundle being a thing. Which Cameron?
Dude, I
don't know if I told you this. Huh? Go ahead. Oh yeah, the day you got it. I remember you told me that story.
Oh my god, dude, you saw how excited I was. I came upstairs and like...
Wait, what? I was... No way. I don't remember being there.
You were upstairs with David when he was playing Xbox One.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I don't really remember it to be honest. Like I do, but at the same time I don't.
I remember because we were excited because I downloaded PT that night.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
No way. PT was not out that early in the PlayStation's life cycle.
Yeah, it was.
No way. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can't remember like release dates. But nonetheless,
here's what's funny though.
What?
I got the PlayStation and like it's after its first year of being out.
Right. You know what's crazy to think about?
What?
All of these games that we love and everything, probably next generation, they're gonna be irrelevant. You know, no more remasters or anything. That's gonna be
Honestly,
crazy.
what's crazy is the fact that most of this console's life cycle, most of these consoles have just been like remasters.
Right.
Like when you think about it, when it comes to like creating new original content,
It doesn't happen all that much.
there hasn't been that big of a push for it.
That's what I'm talking about though, Jamie. It just takes one person. One person comes up with a new idea and it's gonna span all these spin-offs and everything. Which is what I'm waiting for.
That's how it is with Call of Duty.
It's gonna be a new creature.
Once they did the Modern Warfare series, Medal of Honor and a bunch of other series tried to do that, but then Medal of Honor got discontinued, and now Call of Duty's just trying to keep itself relevant with everybody doing something different. And Battlefield 1's going back to World War One, which is something that's hasn't been done in like video games in a long ass time, because usually how first-person shooters always went was it was World War II, Modern Warfare, then it went to like futuristic shit, and now Battlefield's trying to do something where it's back to World War One.
To be honest, I think Medal of Honor had it right. It's just they were underappreciated. Like people didn't appreciate their game for what it was, and that's a shame because you know they were actually giving us modern games that were fucking great.
You know what's even crazier?
Huh?
The fact that Medal of Honor was the one that started the popularity of World War II shooters, and Call of Duty was just copying them for a while, and then Modern Warfare 1 came out. It changed the way first-person shooters were looked at, especially with the multiplayer aspect. It's like what Halo did for gaming, pretty much.
I don't know, it's crazy to think about.
Life in general just is crazy because everything's so different. Because like I remember when I first started playing video games, it was always just
new idea
whenever we
after
played
new
video
idea after new idea, as well. That's whatever you were gonna say.
And not really, because like when I started playing video games, I remember it would be me, Josh, David, Mama, Pawpaw, and then anyone else that wanted to play, and we'd all sit and play Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64 for hours.
I just want to see how things are going to change up in the future. Imagine if we go into like a period where there's literally nothing new, it's just remasters. Like worse than how it is now.
I mean, there was that, like back when GTA was getting remastered, that's all it was just straight remasters for a whole entire like gaming season of Christmas and all that.
Yeah, but to be honest, they probably would have to do remasters soon, because like think about it, they're running out of ideas, right? So they're gonna have to do remasters for a while they come up with new ideas. That's what I like Bethesda, because like this is why like RPGs have the advantage. You take a piece of lore and you can make a game out of that lore. That's your advantage right there. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the problem. Yeah, I get that, but like what I also want to point out is like when it comes to video games and just even movies and like music, like anything in general, everybody's just comparing it to previous stuff.
Right.
Like,
they're not gonna appreciate
like,
it for like the new thing it is.
Yeah, that's what I think is very interesting when it comes to me and music, because like when it comes to music, I always go into it with a like fresh state of mind before forming an opinion on it, and I don't really try to compare as much. But like with video games, I try not to also, but it just sometimes happens.
Like I want to point out one thing, Zombies, that was a great game. Underappreciated, like it was like underrated, because it definitely deserved more. It was a great story, even though like it was like a, you know, you're not like fully aware of what the story is or what's going on in the game, but at the same time it's just such a good game, which is one reason why I liked it enough to beat it. It also had you, like the suspense was amazing on that game, especially near the end. Like, at certain parts of the game, they just really had you on the edge of your fucking couch ready to shit bricks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I like. I also want to point this out. One reason why I like medieval age stuff so much is because you can literally copy and paste and people will still like it for what it is, just because, like, at that time, you know, there wasn't much going on, you know? It really was like copy and paste. But like I'm talking about like real life medieval times. Oh damn, you got wrecked. I'm not reviving you. I'm about to die.
Oh, did I tell you what me and Alec were gonna want to do for our band that we're doing?
What?
We want to do a concept album based around the lore of Dark Souls.
Damn, that'd be cool. Now that's one game I actually do want a remastered version of. Like I know I was just talking about how everything's just remastered. But that's one remaster I would play, and I don't want it to be like how they did fucking Dark Souls 2, like putting it on next gen made it harder. I don't want that. I want it to be exactly like how it used to be. Because I hate when they make games harder, because I struggled to beat it as it was. And making it harder, that's just being a dick. Like, there's that one boss fight that you heard get referenced like 300,000 times. I barely beat it. It took me forever. Although, I did it the easier way. Everyone else did it the way where they kept the dude with the spear alive. No. He's the easier one to kill at first. And then, like, the second boss, you want to kill the Executioner guy. Or, like, you want to fight the Executioner in his ultimate form because you can literally just dodge and use your magic and stuff, which makes it super easy.
Yeah, Ornstein and Smog is, like, the most popular,
that's their names. I didn't even know their names. But yeah, it was just so hard. But there's, like, other bosses I really liked in the series. Dude, we've been in the series for like a good 20 or 30 minutes. I want that to be pointed out.
What's also funny is we haven't even been talking about the, like, we haven't been paying attention to, like, this game whatsoever. We've just been
There's
talking.
nothing been going on. We've been in the sewers. That's what I'm talking about. Like, when I was in the city hall, I was talking about it. We were talking about the city hall. But down here, there's been nothing. By the way, guys, I'm going to end this video. I know nothing really happened, but, you know what? We're going to run to the objective real quick. It's close by, and then we'll end the stream. Because,
okay.
I want to see what else we can play before you go to bed.
Alright.
I might get another round of Battlefield 1 in, because it wasn't too bad. I like the weapons and everything. They did it really well with the beta.
David doesn't like it, but...
I also want to point out, Destiny 2 is going to be great. I cannot wait for it.
Personally, I'll be excited for it, because I'm a fan of Destiny, no matter what but I may criticize... I might say a few things based on my opinion every now and then,
yeah,
but in all fairness...
I just want to point out, it's going to be a great game, though, because if they literally keep it exactly like Borderlands 1, I'd even be happy. If they keep it exactly like Destiny 1, I wouldn't even mind that, because Destiny 1 was great. I loved it.
Many do not share our faith. A few of these sinners
Oh
have
man,
taken
now we gotta go
possession
to
of
the fucking police station?
The girl Jin went to share food with them. Joseph went with her, and I fear for both of them. Can you bring them back?
Oh my god, this was so fucking irritating.
Dude, Jen, she pisses me off.
Please, hurry.
Cause like, I get what she's saying, you know, help everyone, but sometimes you can't help everyone. Especially the motherfuckers in the police station. Which I'm pretty sure they raped her, bro.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything because, well, then again.
Oh, I just realized I'm streaming and I'm talking about. I just fucked myself. Fuck me.
YouTube terms of service is coming for your ass, boy.
Oh, let them come. I'll speak my mind, and then I'll get banned off YouTube, and then I'll fucking
like
go
how
and sell
Leafy
my
is
sword.
getting banned at this point.
Yep, rip Leafy.
Leafy and Rice Gum are pretty much fucked at this point. Bullying and terms of service are coming for them. But you know it's bad.
What?
Hold
let me end
Markiplier,
it.
a bunch of...
Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. And I'll be having some other videos go up soon. Battlefield 1 beta videos mainly. And that's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be like 3 or 4 at least, because I have a lot of stuff. I said I was only going to record 5. I recorded a lot more than 5. I got like 15 probably, just because of stuff that was going on. Although some of the clips I have to edit because it was like stupid stuff, and then like one good thing happened. Anyways, catch. I wish